Alright, welcome back guys. Last time we did all the training sessions for the Main-Spessart Bahn. Excuse me for that pronunciation. I am Afrikaans, so just bear with me. So yeah, like we can see, all the training was done. So I think today let's start with the journey. I don't know what's saying continue here, but we're on 0% anyway, so let's see what happens.
Welcome to this BR 146.2 electric locomotive in DB Traffic Red livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the startup, stopping and passenger door operations. Climb aboard to get started.
Okay, cool. Let's get aboard. Let's see what this train has in store for us. Steps, E, and in we go.
The battery will power up the control desk and allow you to interact with it.
Yeah, so it's off now, so let's keep it on for 5 seconds. Cool, so it's on now.
This locomotive draws power from the overhead electrical supply via a contact arm mounted on the roof. For this to work, we'll need to set up and then raise the pantograph.
Okay, so we set this to auto. And our signal lights to headlights.
A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat. To get the locomotive up and running, set the master switch.
Nah, the neutral for now, I'll say.
Headlights are important in letting others around know that a locomotive is operational. Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary. The locomotive is now ready to be energized. This is controlled by the main circuit breaker.
And we've got
Use the
power.
master switch to determine the direction of travel.
So we're gonna go forward.
Give a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
This is an automatic feature. If you press tab, it brings it up and then you can just unlock it like that. Like there's quite a bit of people getting on board on this train, but everyone's getting on or in at the back.
Boarding is now complete, so set the doors to locked. When stopped for longer periods of time, or when leaving the cab, a parking brake is engaged. We'll need to ensure that this is released in order to get moving. Due to the size and weight of this train, small amounts of traction should be used to overcome initial friction and prevent overpowering the electrical systems.
Okay, so I'm just slowly increasing it to 20%. Okay, now we got some
Now
speed.
we're rolling, we can apply more power, and focus can be diverted towards achieving a desired speed.
So I'm gonna increase the throttle. It looks like this track speed or speed of the track is about 100 kilometers an hour. So yeah, we can quite go fast a bit on this one. You must just remember.
Coasting is a method used to easily move without engaging power. On a flat gradient, this is great for maintaining a speed limit.
Yeah.
There's a short distance between here and your next stop, so be sure to manage the train and prevent overspeeding.
No, sorry about that guys, I just didn't want to talk when there was a talking and showing stuff. So the thing is, I'm not going to go faster than this, because in about 1.8 kilometers we need to be on 60 kilometers an hour or below that. So in about, let's say, in about 1.2 kilometers, so 400 meters, I'll start to decrease the speed so we can get on a speed below 60 kilometers an hour. So for now I think it's fine.
We are on the final approach to Gemünden, and will soon need to start applying a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable stop.
Okay, so we're just gonna keep on going at the speed, and I think we're gonna need to reduce it to 40 kilometers an hour in about 200 meters or so, so we'll just check for that. Okay, so the throttle is off and we'll reach the next, okay, so the next speed limit is 40, so let's add a notch of braking there. So we can just decrease our speed to 40 kilometers an hour less. This rate we should be fine, so of course we're going to be less than 40 in 500 meters, but we need to stop in about approximately 300 meters or so. So I'm just going to check the speed for now. Just going to release it again. And I think at 150 I'll add a notch of brakes again. Okay, so let's add one notch. Until we're about at 10 kilometers an hour. That's just a number, sorry, I'm in South Africa, so I like using kilometers an hour instead of miles an hour. And then we're just going to continue coasting on this speed, so we're about at, I think, 15 meters or so, and then we'll just apply one notch of brakes. Okay, so let's apply that one notch of brakes, maybe two. Okay,
Like
cool.
before, unlock the doors to allow passenger boarding to commence.
Really look like someone's getting on or off here at this station, so I think we just wait here for now. Time to lock the doors again.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of this locomotive.
Cool, so yeah, I think we did fine there. So let's see. Okay, let's just continue. And let's continue the journey. Sorry, hope that's better. Okay, so let's start by unlocking the doors. Let's just check which side we must unlock. So this looks like the left side of the train. Yeah. Okay, so tab, unlock left. Ah, okay, I get it. Before we can unlock, we first need to turn the master switch to neutral. Let's just check. Okay, that is raised, so it is connected to the power, and there is power in the train. By this part we can see it. Okay, so let's just check if the lights is on. Test light. What's all the settings? Let's keep it test light, gap light, test light. And then signal lights is normal, and brake release and passenger lights. Okay. Look like there's actually quite a number of passengers, or no, not really, just takes a while for them to load and unload, so we're just gonna wait in here. Okay, so I think we can wait until 8:46, so let's just wait till then and see what happens. I don't know if I must close the doors already or just wait, because it's saying wait until 8:46, so let's see. Okay, so now we can lock it, so lock both. Okay, doors closing. Okay, and let's get to the station. So we're just gonna apply a little bit of power, minimum throttle. Okay, let's just turn the throttle as first to just to forward, and then apply a bit of throttle, minimum throttle, and then we can apply about 20%. Just raise a bit of horn there. Okay, cool. So now that we're moving, we can increase it. Looks like we're only allowed to go 40 kilometers out of this track, and then later on we can go to 110 kilometers an hour, basically like in 10 meters. So let's increase this. 50, 60, and go. I'm gonna stay at 60 for now, so I'm just gonna decrease the throttle a bit till we're about at 55 or so. It looks like we're allowed to go faster now, so let's go to 100, 110. Okay, I think we're just gonna stay at about 106 kilometers an hour and then just go for it and see what happens. So it looks like we can go to 130 in about 3.4 kilometers or so, but we need to stop in 1.2 kilometers, so I'm just gonna stay like this and turn the throttle off and apply a notch of braking so long, because we need to stop. Well, I think I'm gonna need to apply a bit more braking than that, so it should be fine like this. So we are coming in a bit faster, so I'm gonna add one more brake and maybe one more, two. Oh. So this should be fine, we should stop. Okay, so I can release it a little bit. Running, Yeah, no, I think we're fine. Still like 120 meters or so. So I think we're still doing fine. One more notch. Just gonna release it again. And then I think we're just gonna coast in till about 10 meters or so. And I'm just gonna apply the brakes. And stop. Awesome. So let's check which doors. Just the right side. Okay, so we're just gonna wait here. Just gonna turn the throttle off completely. And then we're just gonna wait for them to load. Quite a few people getting off and on this station, so it looks a bit busy. But yeah, I think we're right on schedule. We'll see when we go on now. But yeah, then we can go faster, 130 kilometers an hour, that's quite fast. I think we can lock the doors and close it. Objective complete. Okay, so we've got like 5 minutes to get to the next station, so I'm gonna release the brakes and add a bit of throttle. Okay, so we are on our way, so let's add about 20% and pick up speed, so let's go faster. So I think we're allowed to be 110 here, so I think we can just go for it. Just check the speed here, and I stay under 100 and I think it's 10 until we reach the next speed limit. So I'm just gonna decrease the throttle, put it to minimum. So I think we should be fine with this. And in about 800 meters or so we can increase the speed again. Okay, so we can go to 130 now. Let's check, look at the view a bit. In about 800 meters or so again we can go up to 150, and we need to do that because we need to reach the next station in like a minute and 10 seconds or so. It is a bit of an incline here of 0.5%, so just gonna keep the throttle open roughly at about 20% for this. And I see in 1.7 kilometers we need to be at a speed of 130, so I'll reduce the speed just a little bit. So we're definitely going to be late on this location. Going to add a notch of braking there, so we get to that 130. Okay, so that's fine. Gonna need to stop in about 1 kilometer or so, so I'm gonna close the throttle, that's closed, and apply some brakes here. I think I'm gonna need more than that. So let's see if that is enough. It should be. It's dropping quite fast, so I think we should be fine. Gonna release it a little bit, just one maybe or two. Still dropping very fast, running. Okay, just gonna cruise in there. And I think let's apply one or two settings. I don't know what you call it, notches or so, let me know please. Okay, 10 meters, 5 meters, 4, 3, 2. I think that's quite alright. So let's unlock the left side doors. People getting off again, so I'm just gonna wait for this. But yeah, I definitely need to pick up some pace because we're losing on every station now and the schedule is getting behind, so I think I must maybe get out of the stations faster. A lot of people got off, but not a lot got on, or maybe I just missed them. Let's just check the doors maybe. Look like there's a lot of people on here. Okay, let's lock the doors again. Okay, cool. Yo, we were right on the edge there with the speed, but received a gold medal. Okay, thank you. I'll see you guys in the next journey or so.